Are you able to love yourselves enough to live in peace, in harmony with everyone else in the world, regardless of race, beliefs, culture, status, creed? Question mark. Now, I already know the answer to this question, but I want each and every one of you to think about this so you can understand why you're going to be blown to shreds in various locations throughout this planet. When you're screaming and crying, why, now you know the answer, because that first question is a no, is a powerful or a strong no. Those of you, which will be the minority of you, not the majority of you, are capable of living in peace and harmony amongst yourselves and all others. For you, my words are for. There is much to be done in regards to preparing for the next several years of time of conflict, war, disease, economical depression, violence, anger, hate. Violence, anger, hate. What you human beings love focusing on more than anything. So now you're going to get it, plenty of it. And I am here to help you. But I am not going to tolerate your asinine behaviors anymore. And neither is my brother. And neither is any of us. We've had it with you and your ignorance. God is in all. Yes, God is your creator, is my creator, is the creator of all. There is nothing created without life itself. God is life itself. The forms that you are, we created. Just like you create different versions of vegetables, fruits, animals even, we created your species by experimenting with, like other species, genetic system or genes, just like you do with, again, more species than like you should be. You don't know what you're doing, and you're creating problems beyond your understanding by doing it. But that is to be discussed another time. I would like to start off by making suggestions for what to start doing to be prepared for the times coming ahead over the next several year period of time. Because yes. And how you can create a new civilization that will transition to heaven on earth once again. These talks will be focused on this topic initially and allow for other topics to come in as they come in and to communicate more freely. But I would like to begin with recommendations first on this topic. I am going to suggest living geographic locations for all of you first. It is the top, it is the top third of the northern hemisphere. For those who are in other locations, the more north, the better. There will be strife, destruction, disease, disasters, violence, poverty, famine. Some will survive, many will not. To be out of harm's way, be in the top third of that northern hemisphere, to be really removed from that, mostly or fully. Now to know more about sequence of events that is coming and why. The planet is about to cleanse itself. Mother Earth is about to cleanse itself. So it is going to become volatile, purging, so to speak, purging all the irritants it's been given, like little parasites that have been irritating her. That's what many of you are to Other Earth, like irritating parasites, contributing nothing but irritation to all. You are going to be purged by Mother Earth, and she is not going to enable you to remain here on Earth anymore. The people who are drawn to these messages and listen to these messages are the ones who will be capable of remaining here on Earth, creating a new Earth, and thriving here on Earth in love and joy and peace and happiness and becoming in love with life again. And, including God. Not us, but God. Present economical collapse is not occurring because of the coronavirus. It is occurring because the time has come to go one way or the other way. You'll have to make a conscious choice, literally. You'll be able to make a conscious choice. You will have that freedom. So to be able to say no to the Satan of evil, you will need to have a community amongst you to provide your own food, shelter, energy source, and be able to support one another and live independently and intentionally grow spiritually and spread the love that you are and be growing lights of God's light and love. Be growing, spreading that. If you have those practical measures and you're desiring and growing spiritually, growing your light more, then you will prosper, you will be protected, you will be safe, you will be well, and you will be honored and revered as the light workers who enabled life on earth to continue and develop into like heaven on earth again, like once again. Support, resources, connections, and opportunities will come, and people will come to those who are who are willing and able to live in peace and harmony. Those who are not open to it or never even hear of it will get the same knowledge from another source or won't get it at all if they're not among one of those that are capable of living in peace and harmony. Because yes, I am here to give you advice to save your lives and grow and prosper. You can take it how you'd like it, but this is the truth of it. This is what's happening. This is what you all created. This is what's coming, like it or not, pleasant or not. This information I'm sharing is to not instill fear, but to give you the knowledge you need to get prepared and grow. We are Anunnakis, yes. We've been existing. We've been existing in existence since existence began. There is not a number associated with that. We are beings of light. And there are many, many, many different beings of light. Countless. You are beings of light also. Light means love, good. God. God means light means God. Dark beings are not beings of light. They are the opposite of light beings. There are dark beings and there are light beings on earth. Duality existence is earth. There's an opposite for everything. We are interdimensional beings. We are physical and non-physical. We go back and forth as we choose between being in a physical form or just spiritual form and non-physical form. Yes. We can become human, animal, bird, like a spirit guide. And we have made a mistake with you, creating you. We did not realize that we would create flawed human beings who are capable of losing their own light. This was a mistake. We did not intend for you to suffer as humans suffer. We did not intend for you to not live in love and joy and peace and harmony. But you forgot who you were, and that created the sick world you live in now, today. And we are tired of watching you all suffer, hate, destroy, destruct, judge, separate, dysfunction, sickness. I mean, just all that. And we are going to a combined, no, it's just like a collaboration. Yeah, like they've come to a consideration or collaboration, like an agreement, yes, to take the bad and leave the good and recreate heaven on earth. And that is exactly what we're going to do and help you do. So the suffering can be over. This is the onset of all the destruction. There will be several more diseases, one following another, following another, following another. There will be economical collapse ongoing. There will be fear, panic, destruction, violence, disarray, free-for-all society, a government not under control, law and order not under control, helping us collect gold and other elements from earth, and loving your life in the interim, in the process, enjoying your lives, experiencing love, happiness, physical pleasures. Your work was not going to be what you think of as slaves today, cracking the whip, exhausting you, beating you, having no life for yourself. It was not like that. It was to serve and contribute while enjoying your lives on earth. You forgot who you were. You forgot that you were from the light. You were born lost and alone and detached from the awareness of who you are, one, all together as one from the light. So for eons now, we've been watching you suffer along the way, trying to remember who you are again. It's been torturous for us as much as it has been for you, almost. we are going to make it possible for you to continue. In order to do this, we need to assist you in annihilating 2/3 of the population. Otherwise, you will all suffer, 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 suffer. So raise consciousness is our number one piece of advice. That is all that's needed for each and every one of you. Expand consciousness, raise your consciousness. This means meditate, find a God you feel good about and pray to it with love, the Creator, with love. Reacquaint yourself with it, the Creator. Spread love, not fear. Spread love, not hate. Spread love, not divisiveness or division. Spread love, not judgment. For those who can, I commend you for rising above the majority. For those of you who cannot, say goodbye to Earth forever. You will be leaving and never returning, and you will be going to a dark planet, a very dark planet. So you can experience to the depths of your hatred and divisive consciousness, feel and experience that to fullness, to your level of fullness. So then you can surrender it and then grow from there. Basically, you need to reach a rock bottom before you can travel back up to the light. Some of you are going to need to be reborn on a dark planet to reach your rock bottom. And some of you have already reached your rock bottom without needing to be on a dark planet. You've done that here on Earth already. You're already traveling back to the light. Those who cannot are leaving in the next several years, within the next several years, one way or another. A currency is coming that's not related to gold. It's not related to anything except the demons. The devil? Oh no, the devil. All beings of the dark, including the deep state, yes, all want you begging at their feet. Poor, broken, desperate, helpless people, putting them on the pedestal that they're already on, and enforcing it, supporting it, strengthening it, adding more power to the pedestal they're already on, and making that grow, putting fuel on it and making it grow and grow and grow. And it just will never stop. It will never be enough. They'll never be satisfied with enough. Take that number and you will not make it. You will have the choice, yes, but you will need to be self-sufficient to make that choice and survive and thrive. Small communities are a requirement to survive. Collaborating amongst each other, supporting each other, growing your food. I have many, many recommendations for you about how to thrive physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, how to help Mother Earth thrive, cleanse, and thrive and heal. This is the beginning of the end of times as you know it. This has been predicted a very long time, and you are at that time now. It's not going back to, quote, normal. No.